Right, good evening. Yes, I stuck that down, didn't I? Yes, so that's the fairies, they're all done. It did still remain shiny, which I don't like, quite frankly. But, yeah, I didn't do anything around it, so... Excuse me, croaky throat. Right, I haven't got a plan for tonight. I'm just going to get out some scraps and start chucking them down. So, bear with me. Sorry I didn't film yesterday. The day just disappeared on me. As usual, sorry. Proper croak. Yeah, so just one of those days. Well, I got busy with the kids basically and the grandkids and all the rest of it, so right, I've probably got enough there actually. I end up chucking loads out and use about 3 bits. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Can you tell? Let's use that up. What else have we got in here? All sorts of weirdness. I'm hoping the lighting's alright for you guys. It's getting a bit late in the evening. What is the time? 6:57. It's been a work day today, so it's just like blah. So anyway, let's just start tearing some stuff and make something maybe. We'll see. Yeah, yesterday I was saying it just well, I rang, right, my daughter rang me first thing and she said, well, about 9 o'clock, maybe earlier anyway, and she said, oh, that service dog that she has to walk Ollie, she said, I've got to walk him today, she fancy coming on a walk. Well, Slob Susan was sat in her pyjamas still, just about to eat 2 boiled eggs, quite frankly. So I said, no, because I'm literally just sat down, going to have my breakfast. So she's like, oh, okay, yeah, never mind anyway. So it got to about 12 o'clock. I was doing some sewing and I thought, oh, I'm being a bit of a meanie. So, oh, that was off the edge of the gel plate, that was. So I rang her and said, you know, have we got any plans for today? Are we doing anything? I said, I don't want to be, you know, Mrs. Bar Humbug. And she said, well, have you heard anything from Annie? And I said, well, she's gone to IKEA. Good luck for that on a blinking bank holiday. But anyway, she survived. So I said, oh, right, okay. So well, she said, okay. So, well, do you want to do anything? And I went, well, you know, it was one of those, well. So we ended up going, I think I've told you before, I wanted one of those tall planters, like a planter on legs to grow a salad bar, basically. I want to grow some salad. And I got a very sluggy garden because I'm near a load of trees and that. So, yeah, as I say, I wanted a tall one. So there's a garden centre. Oh, it's not going to mean anything to you if you don't live this way. But anyway, there's a garden centre not far. So I said, let's have a walk. Let's have a drive out there. I'll drive. You just sit. And I'll have a look and see if they've got anything. So that's what we did, basically. So while we were there, Annie rang and said, right, we're on our way back from IKEA because I'd grown about 50 million runner beans. Well, it's about 20. And I said to her, I don't need them all, so do you want some? Yes, please. I'll pick them up on the way back from Exeter. So, right. So she said, what are you doing for your dinner? And I said, oh, I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead yet. She said, well, should we meet up and get something to eat? And I went, yeah, all right then. Well, not far from where I live is a big pub. So I said to her, well, let's go over there and we can, you know, have lunch there, basically. So it ended up, Caroline came as well. She decided to come as well. So it turned into a really nice ad hoc afternoon. Everybody got to come back here. We sat out in the garden because it was warmish. It was warm enough that you could sit out anyway. And yeah, so it ended up a really pleasant day. The kids were kind of civil to each other. The lovely Eleanor being a pain. If you're watching this, Eleanor, you're being a pain. Yeah, anyway, we ended up having a nice afternoon, and yeah, it was good fun. They all went home about, I don't know, 5 o'clock, something like that, and that was the day. And to be honest, I was absolutely shattered. I just sat there yawning. So I had because I'd had a roast at the pub, and then I just had a sandwich for sort of later on, and then I went to bed really early because I knew I had to be up for work this morning anyway. So right, got a pile of goodies. Let's just start sticking. Yeah, so it was very pleasant in the end, quite frankly. So it's all good. And work was as boring as ever. If you've got an exciting job, I am so envious of you. Mine is not an exciting job. Right, come on, concentrate. What are you going to do? Oh, I don't know, I'm just going to slap stuff down. Whether it'll actually become something or just stay like a complete mixed media piece, who knows? You're there, you're witnessing this, the creation of whatever it's going to be. Yeah, I love days like that anyway, when it all just sort of, you know, just everybody just comes together. So yeah, it was good fun. Nice to see them. I don't think that's about it really. As I say, we just talk about stuff, and Annie was telling us what she'd got in IKEA. And she said it wasn't too bad. I said, blimey. She said, yeah, everybody is just broke, aren't they, Mum? I went, yeah, they are. Yeah. Everybody's dreading, you know, they're sort of saving up for the winter's fuel bill, I would imagine. So, yeah. We are going to be hit hard, but we'll have to see how it turns out. I decided this glue is just rubbish. It says, I'm even stickier now. No, you're not. You're lying. Let's put that there. Right, you're getting sloppy. Yeah, anyway, that was that really. So, as I say, I got me tool planter, so I can get my rocket in there now. I've just gone out and put, I know we shouldn't, but I've just gone and put a load of slug pellets around because already they are finding their way up the legs. So I just popped out and I thought, right, okay, I can see you, you little rat bags. I'm not having it, I'm sorry. So, there we are. That was me putting my foot down. Impressive, wasn't it? I keep forgetting I don't have to fill the whole page. I did comment that to somebody, I can't remember who, sorry. But yeah, I keep thinking I've got to fill the whole page, and you don't, you know. So I'm going to leave a deliberate gap. I've had a day, I've had one of those days today where I've been trying to talk to people and it's been coming out gibberish. I'm really, really starting to worry because it's just, it ain't right. What is wrong with me? I like to think it's because I've got a lot on, but it's really not. I think it is, yeah, you know, starting to lose the plot. Not that I really had a plot, but, you know. Right, okay, kind of liking this. Don't you need to stick? What else did I do at the weekend? Not a lot, I'll be honest with you. It's just quite a nice, chilled out, didn't need to actually do anything type of weekend, really. I might put that there. I know I said I wasn't going to fill it in, but maybe we'll just leave a square in the middle. Because I feel I want to colour that in. I think you've got to go on just because I love black and white contrast. Actually, if you haven't stuck, I can put you under there. That looks nice. It's not even card, just stick. I've been a domestic goddess this evening. When I got in, I've had this what's it called? Tea bread. I've had the fruits soaking for like 2 days, and I thought, right, I either need to use them or it's just going to go off. So I thought, right, when I get home tonight, I'm gonna get on and cook it all, get it cooked. So I did. So I got a nice tea cake loaf done, and then I made a load of fairy cakes. Well, you know, just sponge cakes, because I really fancied some, quite frankly. I am going back in time. Just to do them all the time for the kids. A, because cakes were so blooming expensive to buy, and B, I knew what was in them. So yeah, so I've got some cakes to go and have in a short while. No, you're too much. Right, okay, we're going a bit batty here, so now I've got a big pile of mess at the side of me. Lovely. I'll tell you what else I dug out. Oh, I made this yonks ago. It's alcohol ink on Yupo paper, and I'd stuck a load of that clear tape on there, if you can make it out there. So it's all there. And then this is faux aged sellotape, and you just do that with alcohol inks, and it was buried up there. So I don't think I'm going to use it today, although actually looking at that might quite go. Hold on. Yeah, so right, where's my snazzy scissors? There they are. Yeah, I want to get my I haven't played with my Caran d'Ache crayons for a while, so I want to get some inky stuff on there. Just roughly cut that out. This stuff is so weird, isn't it? It's like plastic. Have you ever played with it yet? It's good fun, but it's very plasticky. You can probably hear it. Thanks for all your lovely comments, by the way. I did catch up today, unless there's been some put on after I caught up. I don't know. So, right, we definitely need to... So, if you kind of go there, or like that. Yes, quite like that. Okay, so... I don't know, oh, you can see good. I don't know what colour to do. I've got a rainbow. I don't know what to choose. Right, you've got to choose something, so come on. See, that's got the teal. I don't know what I was going to do. Teal. Oh, doesn't matter. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. Just do that. You guys can sit there for a minute. Maybe a bit of yellow just to brighten things up a bit. Let's wet that. You got water in you? Yes, jolly good. Are you clean? Yeah, jolly good. Double double. I'll do the lighter yellow first. Just add a little bit of colour. I feel it needs a little bit something. Kind of glad that didn't stick properly now. Just go under there. Cheat. Like a cheat. It needs red. I like the yellow square now. That's just Murphy's Law, isn't it? I could separate those and have them, because I like that square. Right, okay, doing it. When you're doing stuff, do you ever do what I've just done there? Just holding on to a pen lid. Why? I don't know. It's like a comfort blanket, I suppose. Kinda don't know what I'm doing, really. I think I like it. Okay, let's stick that down. It's going to need a proper glue. Right, you stay up. Don't even know if this will hold it actually, because it is a plastic paper. It's just the Hobbycraft cheapo brand. Nothing exciting. It's not the proper Yupo, which is very expensive. Okay, I think I'm happy with that placement. Oh no, I've lost my leaf. Oh God. Okay, I'll find it in a minute. It'll dry out, but never mind. Right, so I need to do something in the middle there now. So are you dry? Dry enough, I would imagine. Just looking for a pen. I need my blooming haircut again. It's driving me potty. It's kind of just falling all over the place now. Since my daughter put a load of layers in it, it's kind of taking on its own personality as usual. Yes, see, I knew you was going to do that. Too wet, aren't you? It's a big ask. I'm so glad you can't see my facial expressions when I'm doing this. Because my tongue's out and everything. Right, I might actually stop there. Because I think it's crazy enough without adding anything else to it. But I enjoyed that. I do love a good doodling session, mind. Let's stick this all down properly. That's just driving me a bit bonkers, huh? Right. Well, yeah, that was all right. They're still very wet. It's gone a bit mad with the old water. Right, okay, well, it's different. I don't even know what is the date. 22nd? Yeah, 22nd. Right, okay, so 22, 4, 25. A little bit of chaos. Why not? You like it? I like it. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.